Hello, Butterfly Insights here to bring you a video on energy. When you are an empath, how to protect your energy from other people's energy. Being empaths, we pick up on other people's feelings, other people's energy, anything going on with them, anything they've picked up, positive or negative. It can come back to us and we will feel it, we will experience it. It can drag us down or it can lift us up depending on what type of energy it is. And so I've had a lot of people ask me what to do to protect their energy because whatever they're doing isn't working for them. There's so many different things you can do, and I've honestly been wanting to put together a whole program and write it all out for you, but I have not had time. I have been super busy in my life right now. There's a lot going on, so I wanted to at least give you some things that I can think of right away that might help you to protect your energy. And please let me know in the comments if you've tried any of these and if they are working for you and what you're going to try next. And I would just love to know your experiences. And remember, if you need to have a reading at any point, sit down with me and go over some things. And in a personal energy reading, I will read your energy and I will read what's going to work for you better most of the time. So the first thing that I learned, and when I first learned this, I had to use all of my focus and all of my energy to make it work. And then after I practiced it for a while, it was very easy. It was very fluid. All I had to do was just think about it. So it starts with getting very familiar with your own energy signature. Everybody has their own energy signature. It feels differently from person to person. And being an empath, you can kind of pick up on that. You can kind of see what this person feels like and what this person feels like. That's the first thing that introduces me to people, is their energy, what they feel like to me. So you'll get to know your own. And many of us have been through hard times in our life because we've been dealing with narcissists and other difficult people, because being empathic, we want to help people, and so we will naturally be drawn to those that need something. So in doing that, we can close our own self down, we can lose ourselves a little bit, so it requires getting to know yourself a little bit so that you can remember what you feel like and what you're all about. And one of the ways to do that is to go somewhere, usually in nature. Nature I find is best because you're grounded and connected to the earth and nature, and find that peace and calmness. For me, it's the water, being near any kind of water, or being around a whole lot of trees. Both of those work for me. It might be a bonfire for you. It might be a big rock for you. Who knows what it is. It's going to be different for different people. But while you're there, think about things that you can associate with you. Some things that I came up with for me in the very beginning were denim jackets, because I had this thing with denim jackets and I felt like me when I'd wear them. Daisies, because daisy is my flower. That's what I love. It's wild, it's free, it's simple. And another thing was a green sweater that I had that I would wear, and it would really make me feel like me. So just little things like that that make you feel like you, that feel like who you are. Just tap on those things and say your name. Say your own name out loud while you are thinking about those things in your head. Maybe even say those things you're thinking in your head out loud a few times, and say your name a few times, until after you do that for a little while, especially being in a nature place where you feel calm and you feel connected, you will start to get a feeling of what your energy signature feels like. So now once you've established that, try to imagine making that energy bigger and bigger to where it surrounds you. Your energy, your personal energy, surrounding you like a big shield. Then when you're walking down the street and you're around people and you feel something yicky, put up your shield. And it might take, like I said, like it did me in the beginning, a whole lot of focus, like all of your energy, but put your energy out, put your big shield on, and you will start to feel that nothing can get through. I was dealing with a narcissist at the time that I was learning this, and when I put my shield up, it was interesting because he knew, he could tell I was doing something, because he even felt like he couldn't get through to me at all. He could feel it. People that aren't even empathic, that don't even have much abilities because they're so bogged down by their narcissism or whatever else they are dealing with in their human life, can feel this. They can tell. So it's okay though. It's okay. It's okay to bring out your energy and protect yourself. So the more you practice that, the more that you will be able to do it in a second. And when you do it, it flushes you. It flushes you of whatever energy has been in there. And it just pushes it out with you, with the essence of you. And that's the best flush you can have. Okay, so here's another one. This is something that I do daily. And this will clear any energy from your body that's negative and balance everything in your body. So it's a chakra meditation. Close your eyes. I like to sit up, relaxed, and you can sit back against a chair, sit cross-legged on the floor, just lean on against the back on your sofa with your feet flat on the floor. You know, if your butt's on the floor, if your feet are flat on the floor without shoes, you can wear socks, that's fine. That's going to ground you and connect you to the earth, and that's very important. We need to be connected as much as possible to the earth without that rubber sole between us and the earth. Even though your house is up on blocks or what have you, and not, you know, you're not actually on the earth when you're meditating in your house, you're still more connected without your shoes on. So be in that meditating, relaxed position, and I like to put my hands upright on my lap. If you have clear quartz crystals, you can place them in your hands, in my right hand, or if you're left-handed, you can do this in your left hand. I point, you see how they have a point on one end? I'll put the point out on my left hand, and then I'll take one and put it in my right hand to where it points towards me. So the left hand is my receiving hand. The right hand that I write with is my active hand, so that points out. So if you put those crystals in your hands and set them on your lap, it's going to cycle that energy through your body. You don't have crystals, that's okay, you don't need them. But just sit relaxed in your meditative position, take some slow, deep breaths. Make sure that those breaths go all the way down and fill up your diaphragm all the way. And then exhale all the way. Full, deep cleansing breaths. And then start thinking about your root chakra. Now, if you're not familiar with your chakras, you can look them up online. But your root chakra is located at the base of your spine, and it is a red energy center. So think about swirling red energy right at the base of your spine. And then you can imagine that energy shooting down like a cord through your legs into the earth, and there is a red ball of energy at the center of the earth, the core of the earth. So just imagine those energies connecting, and that will be very grounding for you. And then imagine moving that energy up to your sacral chakra, which is in your lower abdomen area, and that is going to be an orange energy. So just imagine orange swirling energy right there. And it might take a little while before you feel that. Just picture it if you can't feel it, and eventually you will start to feel it. And then move that up into your solar plexus, which is about right here. It's above your navel, and you're going to feel it's going to be a yellow swirling energy right there. And then move up to your heart center right here, and this is going to be a green energy. So imagine that green swirling energy, and just take a few moments with each chakra to feel that energy or picture it. And then there will be your throat chakra, that is going to be a blue, like sky blue swirling energy. And then your third eye right here, there's going to be, this is indigo energy, and then violet energy at your crown chakra. Now, after you're finished with your crown chakra, imagine a white light coming straight down from the universe through your crown chakra. Imagine it traveling. You feel like there's a tingling, there's a cooling feeling going all the way down, while you imagine this white light going through all your chakras, through your whole body, all the way down through your legs and into the core of the earth. And then one thing I like to do is just imagine that red energy going back up and the white energy going back down a couple of times. And then if you can reconnect with your energy, what you feel like, and just kind of feel like you're making it so big it fills up the whole room, and then drop back into yourself. What that's going to do is it's going to completely flush all of your chakras, all of your energy, so big because you've just expanded your energy to the whole room size that nothing around you is going to be able to affect you. You are flushed, you are clean, you are clear. And that's a good thing to do before you go to work. If you have time, spend 5 minutes. It's about all it takes to do that little meditation before you go to work and face people. And you might need to do something like that again when you get home. Now, another good thing to do is to take a salt bath. If you take some sea salt and or some Epsom salts, but I do like to actually use sea salt in there at least in the bath, and just take a nice warm bath. Sea salt is like a crystal. It will naturally clear the energy from you. And even though it's not going into your body, it's physical, it's still going to cleanse energy. And just use the bath as a meditative experience. Take some deep breaths while you're in there. Feel how nice the water feels going down over you. Feel the energy being cleansed away with the salt water. So those are a few things that you can do, and there are a whole lot more that you can do. There are certain crystals that you can carry with you that would help, but just to keep your energy clear and to cleanse it on a daily basis, those are a few things that you can do as an empath to keep you clear of all of the negativity. And when you're walking around and you're around negative people, just remember, put out your energy to a big shield. And you can do that anytime. So I suggest practice, practice, practice. Now, if those aren't working for you, I'm going to compile some more tips, and I'm going to make another video later on. But let me know how that goes for you. And I hope everyone has a beautiful evening. Thank you for watching, and I will be on this weekend with another pick a card reading. It has been a long time since I've done one of those, so look for that on YouTube this weekend. And have a beautiful night. Love and light.